Hey, it's Mason. It's been a while. Boy, do I got a lot to catch up with you on, so let's kind of get into it. So I'm gonna kind of show you like 2.5 journals. This one's my current one, but there's not really a whole lot going on in it anyway. So, I've been doing okay. I'm just gonna kind of flip through this one because I don't remember much about it, except I did go to Pride with my bestie. Yeah, life's been kicking ass in a bad way, I should say, or just an interesting way, I should say. Again, I don't remember a whole lot about what happened in this journal, minus, like, you know, me being out of the closet for 2 years. I went to Pride with my best friend, and, Mother's Day, stuff like that. Hello. Yeah, Mother's Day. So you'll kind of see more about it in my next journal. But I'm not actually in my room right now. I'm in my sister's room. I have to borrow it for an uncertain amount of time at the moment. Our house this is one of my favorite spreads, by the way. Our house recently got hit by a tornado. Well, the tornado didn't hit our house. It uprooted a tree that knocked down the back part of the back room of our house. And in tow, the tree caused structural damage in the basement, which is where my room is, I don't even know at this point. And therefore, making all the waterproofing kind of for naught, and it's not really safe to be down there, so it is completely empty minus like a couple of things. I had to throw away a lot of things because mold was starting to form because we were out of the house for a few days and all the power was off, so the sump pump wasn't able to run and get rid of all the moisture. We didn't have any dehumidifiers running, so a lot of my possessions ended up getting mold on them, and we're still waiting on insurance. I went to a convention and I was planning on writing with just using these tapes and stuff, but too busy. So yeah, pardon if you hear any dings or scratches or anything like that. My friend's messaging me on Telegram. My dog probably wants to get in. Oh, so for the month of June, I did all the original. I did spreads with the color palette of the original Pride flag, which was like pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, teal, and like indigo, stuff like that. It had a lot more colors than it does now. Well, it had different colors than what it does now, I should say. But yeah, my mental health was taking quite a toll because of it. I ended up I checked myself into a unit not too long ago, and I went to a convention. I just turned 26, so now I don't have insurance at the moment. Yeah, fun times. It's been a lot, still is a lot, but I have medications now for a little while longer, or at least what I have left. I'll have to call my doctor and see how much it'll cost to have an appointment with her and stuff, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford it, because, you know, American healthcare is just the greatest. Hatsune Miku. Yeah, Pride. I went with my mom and my best friend, and I went in my fursuit at the time. I have a new one now. that picture of us. It's so cute. Yeah. I didn't even end up really finishing this journal. I haven't been able to finish a lot of journals lately, but I just want to move on. A lot of stuff happening to the point where I couldn't write. And now that I'm in a smaller one, I'm hoping it kind of gets me back into speed with things. This one, oh boy, this one. This was a collage I did in the unit. Kind of simple, but I like it. This is all animal themed. Yeah, you'll definitely see it change quite drastically. July was rough. We ended up staying in a hotel for a few weeks, and I quit Waffle House, and I started Red Robin in this one, but I ended up hating it, and I'm working at a more local chain, but only for a little while longer, and I'm gonna start working with Panera soon. I left Waffle House because it was just, I've been there for 2 years, and it seemed like nobody was giving me the proper respect or credit that I was due. And just, you know, food service is an abusive industry as is, and especially from like a server at 3 in the morning with a bunch of drunk people constantly misgendering me and just crap like that. I was just kind of done with it. Oh, this was the day after. Okay, so this day the tornado hit. I was just done writing. I stood up to get ready to go to work, and I heard like a whoosh and a crash, and then I heard my mom yell, and I'm like, oh crap, she got hurt. So I bolted upstairs, and she was like screaming at the back room, like in distress, like, oh my god, my house, oh my god. And yeah, it's been crazy. Oh, this is an Exceed journal. I liked it a lot, but I always have a hard time filling out journals like this, and I have quite a few more left, so I'll have to figure out ways to collage and stuff, but I just haven't really been in much of a journaling mood. I've just been like, I just want to sleep or play video games or something. Nothing inherently wrong with it, it's just like I want to stick with this healthy outlet that I have instead of just kind of using escapisms kind of thing. I was trying to get more funky creatives. I just ended up taking like all of my most of my markers and pens and stuff like that, throwing them in this, and then grabbing my container of extras and just carrying it with me. And then I ended up bringing some things back from the house, like a few washi tapes and some, like a file folder that I have of like animal stuff, just to try and have some sort of normalcy. Yeah, it's just been a time. So we're still in the hotel as I'm writing all that. I do like this spread, or these spreads. Very funky, cool colors. This is probably one of my favorite color combos, like teal, like a royal purple, and like a golden yellow, or like a minty teal color. Oh, I think it was either this day, somewhere around this week, we ended up moving back into the house, and I ended up staying in my cousin's room at the time, and yeah, now he's back home. He wasn't home during all this, and he ended up staying with his dad, slash my uncle a lot longer. My cousin just lives with us. It's not weird. It's not a weird incesty circle thing. That almost happened with my dad, though, and my other aunt on my mom's side. That's the whole story. August. Y'all pretty much know that my dad's not a great person, if I haven't explained enough already. He is a hell of a religious zealot, to the point where he makes it everybody's problem. So that Monday, or the day after, so this Monday, I had a therapy session. It ended up with me just breaking down, crying a lot, and I ended up checking in. And then Tuesday I started writing, but I didn't have pen privileges because you had to earn the privilege to write with a pen, which I understood why. I should have asked for it sooner because I was really low risk and stuff. But yeah, I wrote a lot of reflecting. This is when I got my pen privileges. Yeah, I was there for about a week. I wrote so much, and I read a lot. I actually read, I read through 2 books, and I started one, and I'm slowly working through it. I read 2 Douglas Adams books, or not Douglas Adams, Gregory Maguire books. I read through Mirror Mirror and Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister. Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister is probably one of my favorites. And then this is 5 books and a bonus story in one of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy series. I just started the 3rd book, but I'm at that point where, like, I've just read through that so much that I'm kind of, like, bored with it, but I'm trying to plow through. I feel like if I had all the books individual, it would have been a lot smoother. Like, I could just kind of take breaks, but since it's one giant book, I feel like I have to finish it. Anyway, I'm just writing about stuff back home. Yeah, I was there for about a week. I got started on medications again, even though I was kind of adamant. But yeah. And then this, the summer sun shines, the air is full of sunlight. This is our journey. Something a little poetic-y. I don't even know if it really makes sense, but at some point I just kind of was, yeah, due to being busy and tired after IFC, I was unable to work in the journal further. I went to a furry convention not too long after I got out, and yeah, that reminds me, I have like milkweed seeds in here. So in the unit, there was like a little outdoor garden area. Like, it was gated in, so we obviously couldn't leave, but in one of the little beds that they had, there was a bunch of milkweed pods and stuff. So yeah. Also, the 31st of August was when I got my new suit. I don't have any pictures of him yet, and I don't have his head here. He's in the living room. I'm currently just living, a lot of my stuff is in the garage in a pod that's in our yard, or it's like clothes and a few things in my suitcase in the living room. Yeah, I got Sharpie on the 31st. Oh, look, that's not Sharpie, but that's my first suit, Dandy. Yeah, this is my current journal, and it's really not a lot. I just kind of wanted to write, not really focus on decorating, and I don't really have it like directly in front of me, so therefore I'm just kind of like, I don't really care to decorate. I'm gonna try and change it up for Halloween because I really love Halloween. It's probably not gonna change much when I am finished with it, so that's why I'm kind of doing a like flip through now, but yeah, just kind of focusing more on writing, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's kind of a nice charm to it. This is a journal that I got at Walmart. This is the brand Joy Ties or Time. Looks like an N. But yeah, it's from Walmart from a while ago. Filled it up with mostly blue. Oh, my birthday. I still need to write for the day, but I have it ready to go. I just wanted to record this. I want to try and come back to YouTube, but I don't know. I don't really plan on posting anything on my Instagram, not that I was really active on it anyway. Not that I'm really active on my furry Instagram anyway either. But this journal is by Thunder Bay Books. I tried looking on their website for more journals like this, and they just don't have anything like this anymore. But I got this at Meijer ages ago. So yeah, I'm doing okay now. Just kind of taking it a day at a time, hoping that my room gets worked on soon, knock on wood. Yeah, I'm just kind of bed hopping. I'm either sleeping in my sister's room or on the couch or on the floor if my mom's sleeping on the couch, because she fell asleep there or whatever. I don't really care as long as I have my fan going and my pillows and a blanket. That's kind of all I care about. I need to wash my blanket though, it's starting to get a little dirty. But yeah, with all that, I will see y'all later. Bye.